And I get a lot of questions about like, well, who defines the enemy, right? And my argument is like, what will you do? The individual. The individual, when you think about what you want to do and you get into conflict with someone, what I do now is I try to think, is this person my enemy? And sometimes people who aren't outright fascists are my enemy, right? Like if someone is, trying to physically hurt me and the people I care about, regardless of their political position, they might be my enemy or my enemy right then, right? And not later. But overall, I think that you kind of reach a certain point where you're like, well, there's a bunch of people who want me dead. Is this person one of them? Or are they mad about how I phrase something? Or how am I mad about how they presented themselves in the meeting? Like, do we have differences of opinions about tactics?
Right.
And it's messy. It's messy because I will draw the lines differently than other people. I read too much history to really have much nice to say about authoritarian communism, right? But I'm like, but I'm also not trying to make that be my big fight right now. And that's really challenging for me because they're closer. It's easier to hit them than it is to hit the enemy. I try to think to it. I'm like, look, if this was just a shooting war tomorrow, is this person shooting the same direction as me or at me? And that's kind of what it comes down to sometimes in terms of de-escalating conflict.